And a welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Tonight we wrap up this brief two-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
Next for New York, Jacoby Ellsbury. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. Now the pitch home to Ellsbury. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them, show up to the yard today, looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
You know, Neil Walker is a guy that's looking to turn things around right now. I thought they might get a lot more production out of him this year, but I look at the numbers with runners in scoring position, and his batting average is less than .250 in those spots. If you're a guy expected to drive in runs, you're going to have to hit a lot better than that.
So striding forward now, number 25. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Donaldson has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Stroman, also known as Strosho at times. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
Slider stayed too low, ball 2.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the first inning coming up from Rogers Center. New York off to a 1-0 lead. Jordan Montgomery will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Hey, you know, D-Row, it's not easy to pull off a sweep, even though it's a 2-game sweep. But to do it on the road, even more difficult.
Yeah, Dan, it's not easy to do what they did. They walked in here and smacked them around a little bit and blew them out yesterday. Let's see if they can keep on the attack offensively and more of the same.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Teoscar Hernandez is on deck. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, I cannot wait to get a look at Josh Donaldson, the bringer of rain. He's doing some really special things at home. He's hitting over 350 in games at home, so he's a guy you'd want to watch. Pretty good odds he'll have another big game here.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-0 home. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Stepping in for the Jays, Josh Donaldson, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a hard liner to center field. Ellsbury is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Second inning coming up from Toronto. The Yankees lead this one 1-0. Here's Didi Gregorius. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. Comes in with 6 hits in 27 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
0-1.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Grichuk is under it. He's got it 1 away.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Here's Adam Lind. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Count still at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 6 home runs, 18 driven in. The 1-0. Runs a bit inside for a ball. Two balls and a strike to count. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Drilled to first. Smoke comes up with it. And Smoke will take this one over to the bag, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1, 2, 3. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Justin Smoke, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Smoke playing here in his age 31 season. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Batting fifth, designated hitter, Devin Travis.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Devin Travis. First at-bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ballgame last night. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
A 1 pitch on its way. Missed with a breaking ball.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Grounded back up the middle. Taken in by Gregorius. The second for 1. On to Lind, and it's a double play.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Digging in, Troy Tulowitzki. Now the pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. Tulowitzki, who's long been referred to as just Tulo, of course. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick. Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Randall Grichuk, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in at 262 on the year. 8 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Tulowitzki leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Brandon Drury will bat next, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. The pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
In now, Austin Romine. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. No home runs as of yet, and 4 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He went down looking to open up the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. 2 out, nobody on. That misses. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Outside. 3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over. Back to 3-1 now. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Next to bat for Toronto, Yonhervis Solarte, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. The 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, catcher.
So the leadoff man's retired now for Russell Martin. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Bases are empty, one man out. Down and away, ball one. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fouled off. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
You know, Dero, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Into the box now, Kevin Pillar, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. Pillar stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
2-2.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Striding in once again, number 25. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 25.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Grichuk moves over, 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Missed with a slider.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1. One run, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
The 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top 1-0. Into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys have been coming with some low to mid 90s heat here. 96 versus 93 as the top two speeds thus far. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
Favorable call in there for a strike. The 1-2. is a ball down and away.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Here's Justin Smoke now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Here's Didi Gregorius. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Here comes the first pitch. And not the greatest of starts to the at bat as he reaches for one out of the zone for strike one.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past that week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games, now you're like, all right, I got a nice little hitting streak going.
First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Runner goes for second. Here's a high pop-up. Smoke is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Up next for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Neil Walker.
Here's Neil Walker. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch, and looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1. behind 0-2 now. Gregorius stands at first with one out. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Pilar moving in. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Ready for another chance. Brandon Drury looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 on the way. Is in there for strike 1. The 2-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Troy Tulowitzki, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. And a breaking ball stays outside.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
Line to the right side, but a foul ball. The 2-1 home. Is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Stanton has a read on it. 1 away.
Right fielder number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Ready now, Randall Grichuk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. From the belt, kicks and deals. Strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
The 2-2. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Here's another 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Yonhervis Solarte will be next. The 3-2 pitch. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They trail this one 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Austin Romine. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Hernandez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, number 25. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in there. And another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They lead it 1-0. Leading off the inning, Yonhervis Solarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Yonhervis Solarte.
First pitch on its way. Just missed with a breaking ball. The big curveball just misses, apparently. Ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that's over. 2-1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know, the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now. 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And this is taken for the out.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Russell Martin, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a curveball that time that broke too low. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Fouled off. Down the third baseline. Backhanded. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 1-2. Hard hit toward the hole. And there's his first base hit in this one. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
Boy, D-Row, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. A dive, but he's back. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Comes set and the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
Digging in once again, Josh Donaldson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Pillar over at second. Hernandez on at first with 2 down. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
2 down, runners at first and second. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's fouled. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Number 25 over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Blue Jays leave a pair. They're down 1-0. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Giancarlo Stanton now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Here comes the first pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Here he comes on 2-0. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Stepping in now, Didi Gregorius. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Drilled to the left side. And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Adam Lind.
Striding in once again, Adam Lind. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-1 home. Fouled away. None out. Runners at first and second.
Not your normal put-away pitch. A two-strike fastball down in the zone, but he was able to get wood on it and foul it away.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
In now, Neil Walker, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
And it's quickly 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. The 1-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Swing, high drive, deep down the left field line. This ball is slicing, and he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. In the dirt. Throw over to third here. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it, too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And now the runner from third scores to give him a very important insurance run. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Row. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension out there, fearful of making one mistake.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. Danny Barnes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Brandon Drury will bat next.
1-0.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. The 1-0 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Barnes, a 6'1" right-hander. He was taken in the very late rounds back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Ready for another shot now. Austin Romine. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Counts
The
1-0.
fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Walker is off at first with 2 away. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Here's the 2-1 home. 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Three and 1. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Bottom of the 7th. Get up and stretch here in Toronto. It's the Yankees 3, the Jays nothing. Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now Ellsbury will get it in off the wall. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. A 1 pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 2, Troy Tulowitzki.
Runner at second, 1 away, and danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Lays off again, and it's 2-0. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen. Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Tommy Canely takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Rendell Grichuk will be the first to greet him here as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Ready with the 0-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Ready once again, Yonhervis Solarte. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ellsbury going back at the track. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Blue Jays are back to even now, tied 3-3.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
The catcher, number 55.
Russell Martin now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. And this pitch is taken by Martin as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3 runs already home here. Three and 1 now to Martin. Kevin Pillar would be next. Swung on and hit in the air again, deep down the left field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin Pillar.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Working for the punch out and the offering. A little bouncer. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Stanton coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. We're tied now at 3 apiece.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Blue Jays, number 22, 2-1-0.
Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
The pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner. The 1-1 is roped to left, a base hit, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Ready with the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Richard is after it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Time now to give you a look at our starter comparison in this 3-3 ball game. Both pitchers turning in fairly good performances, as you can see on the graphic. Here's big Aaron Judge. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. The relay throw, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So a gutsy call there, as that takes some serious stones to call the suicide squeeze this late in the game, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Here's Didi Gregorius. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Yankees lead it 4-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 30, David Robertson.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when his pitcher's missing like he is.
The 1-2 pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Lifetime numbers versus David Robertson. He's gone 4 for 9. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. Now a big swing here by Donaldson, but he got out in front a bit too much, and that's a foul ball. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Here's Justin Smoke now. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. The cutter runs outside. Ball 1. The 1-0. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Devin Travis. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. Lifetime numbers versus Davids. The 1-0. 1-1 the count. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Missed with a breaking ball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. We've played 8 full and we are tied 4-4. Back at Rogers Center as we get a look at the great city of Toronto from the ferry on Lake Ontario. Aaron Loup will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Here's Adam Lind. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And it's 0-1 to Adam Lind. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. Bouncer to the left side, right to Donaldson. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Neil Walker.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, one man out. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 2-0 pitch. Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that, because I think this is a guy in the bottom third of the order you have to go right after.
Brandon Drury will bat next. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 1-0. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And he fouls this one off.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
Now the 2-1. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Pilar. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley, because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Austin Romine. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And he delivers with 2 outs in the 9th. It's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's a 5-4 game.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You just get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ryan Tepera takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Standing in now, Jacoby Ellsbury. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. One strike home now to Ellsbury. And it's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Hit hard on the ground to short. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Yankees 5, the Jays 4. Aroldis Chapman is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the ninth.
Aroldis Chapman.
Here's Randall Grichuk, lifetime line against Chapman. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Oh, and that runs in and gets him. So now the potential tying run is aboard to lead off the inning.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Into the box now, Yonhervis Solarte. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First offering on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge forward to make the catch for the first out.
The catcher, number 55.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Russell Martin. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A changeup over the inside corner. Grichuk leads off first with one away. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller.
The count is 1-2.
The 1-2. Liner towards second. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Kevin Pillar. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's gone 2 for 6. Chapman sets. Here's the first pitch. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Pillar carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Final strike for the Blue Jays. Popped him up. Lind is there for it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. New York came through when it mattered in the ninth on the way to the win. David Robertson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Aroldis Chapman hammers down the save, his 17th on the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 4 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 12 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.